Today, the team tested the Ford Focus 1 litre Ecoboost. This brand new version of the Focus has something radical under the bonnet. Ford have replaced the standard 1.6 litre petrol with a tiddly 1 litre 3-cylinder engine, claiming to improve fuel economy by 20%. It costs from £16,000 to £22,000.
You hate it, don't you?
Externally, it's just horrible.
From the outside, the Focus isn't the most dynamic looking of cars.
You think how stylish the Fiesta and the KA?
The Fiesta's way stronger.
Just looks a bit bland and boring.
This is too many cooks spoil the broth. That's precisely what's going on with this car.
It's quite nice at the front. These headlamps are quite nice. I like the headlamps.
They have put a body kit on this, to be fair, because if you look at the back, it's got like a diffuser and stuff.
It's a little bit bland, a little bit. You know, we've seen it. We want something new.
Do you know what makes this car special and why we've got it? It's because what's under here?
What?
We've got a really tiny 1 litre 3-cylinder engine.
Can you say 1 litre?
1 litre.
1 litre.
I'm bored of going home.
Plato was all ready to hate this car. It's so un-him.
Rubbish. And hearing that, it's only got a 1,000cc engine. I really didn't want to take part.
It's got a turbocharger.
All right.
Did you know? This is quite interesting. Pop the bonnet, pop the bonnet. The engine apparently is smaller than a piece of A4 paper.
What?
I just happen to have a piece of A4 paper.
But of course, like most bonnets you open nowadays, you couldn't really see much. It's supposed to be a small engine in there, but all the other bits and turbos, it looked as big as any others.
It's just green, save the planet
green
stuff.
and
I don't care about the environment. I want power.
It's only about 7 miles to the gallon better than the 1.6.
And yeah,
We,
it's a fair point.
in fact, in previous team tests, we have driven big cars with tiny hearts, and they were quite disappointing.
To put an engine in that is literally this big, that's under 1 litre, 999cc,
This is a big car for a tiny 1 litre.
it just seems like it's going to be a terrible, terrible, misguided decision.
As it's raining, should we get inside and have a look? On the inside, the Focus featured plenty of luxury trim, good space.
I frickin' love that centre
Red.
console.
Yeah, I did.
Do you?
Yeah, it's nice.
Red. I love it.
I think Jason particularly liked the centre console with some sort of metallic-looking stuff.
It's actually really comfy in here.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is.
It's going to be slow as Christmas, though, this, isn't it?
0 to 62 and under 11, OK, which I know for you,
That's
just
above
like
10. That's ridiculous.
We decided to test it by taking a 1.6 version of the same car, petrol, for a drag race.
Just to see if it was any quicker or slower. The results were very interesting.
You're going to leave it like that? You might kill it. It's starting to smell.
Let's go. Yes, we got the nose, we got the nose. We did get away first. Obviously, they had the lighter load of a passenger.
Oh!
Oh,
What?
gosh.
I have to say, it's very good. We've blown him away.
Wow!
Plato was laughing and howling. He really had time for it. I think it proved itself quickly.
0 to 62, this does 10.9, that does 11.1, so it's so close.
Look at that, we're actually properly breezing away from him.
The difference was very impressive because it kept on pulling further and further away, right up to 100 miles an hour.
It's all over.
So we lost the race. Tiff lost the race, yeah. Wasn't me.
I'm generally quite impressed.
I'm quite speechless.
I didn't think I would like a 1,000cc engine.
No.
The 1 litre just wiped its face. It wiped the 1.6's face. It was amazing.
Looks like a good little engine to me. So, while the puny engine had us worried at first, the Focus Ecoboost is both more economical and quicker than the old version. For going faster and using less fuel, the Ford 1 litre Ecoboost gets 8.
It's an 8.
An 8.
I'm going to give the Focus an 8, which looks like this.
Which gives the Focus Ecoboost a team test score of 32 out of 40.